October 6, 2022.
What's going on, everybody? We can knock this out real quick. I was gonna guess shout, but I liked using the L. Morning, Looney. Good morning, Jag. I was actually here when this PLSE was moving, but I left on this candle to go get my son ready to take him to school. That was where I might have played it. There was no volume over here, so I didn't even think about it on this first move. I was actually sitting here. Fuck, man, I can't even listen to this kind of music. Reminding me of fucking Thailand. All right, I'm not gonna probably be in a good mood today because of that bullshit. Let me go to the one from yesterday. See what this. It's like they all say DMCA free, copyright free, and all this bullshit, but I get copyrighted every freaking day. That's why I just went to regular music, but then they started literally like canceling my stream and shit. So I was like, well, I guess I can't go that far. Good morning, AJ. Hey, good morning, everybody. Good luck.
Yeah.
Oh, good morning, good luck.
Oh, I
I
see
gotta
you.
throw you under the bus when it gets quiet.
I mean, okay.
Snap is popping a little bit.
Fed's cash carry says, I am not comfortable saying we are
So
going
is
to
Charge
pause
Point.
until we see evidence that underlying inflation is cooling.
Yeah,
That's
ChargePoint
why
was, they came out with some news about
pause.
expanding or some bullshit because of the everyone switching over to EVs.
Yeah.
Sounded pretty generic.
Oh, wow. PDD jumped $1.
Snap at 1170s could be interesting.
Snap.
PDD did have quite the move there, huh?
Yeah.
ChargePoint, I'm gonna just wait. We know that
Yeah,
that one
not
can
with the
grind.
tools.
And we know that one can grind.
You have any on WKEY?
Negative.
Mara 21K.
S&P futures moving higher now, 37.92.
Coin.
Watching coin.
Watching FSM and comp.
Wow. I was getting ready to put the order out on coin and it fucking tanked.
Drop.
I was like, let's see what it does
Oh.
through 50. It went through like just barely. Pretty obvious spot on the daily for coin, but it's all the way up at 84. Oh, that thing keeps making quite the drop.
Coin THX.
XXII, first cigarette authorized by the FDA to help you smoke less, now available across Colorado. That's X-ray, India.
Coin is whippy. Snap doing what Snap does. Screens is finally coming down, but Watching COMP through 3.
I just got in. And at 298.
Comp, you know you want 3.20 plus.
Order filled. Order cancelled.
Fed's cash carry says not expecting the Inflation Reduction Act.
What
will
the
provide a
heck is going on with
reduction
this
in
thing?
inflation in the next year or two.
I didn't like that at all.
I had 200 shares at 308. I moved it up to 312. It spiked to 310 and then immediately did this, but I did grab 100 on the way down.
Order filled.
I'm all out.
Comp $.
I should have got out, but I didn't.
Could have been so much better.
Comp $. On way, fingers crossed for bonus round. Coin was a trail but stopped out.
Watching PRVB.
Cash carry says big banks need a lot more capital.
Order filled.
PRVB.
I just got out. What did you say?
PRVB. Starting to pull back. I got in near the top. Take profit missed me by 2 cents. Back up.
Cash carry says the bar to shifting our stance on policy is very high.
SRPT.
Ooh. A little rich for my blood.
S&P futures continuing higher now. Turning positive up 4. Shares of Sarepta spiking here, 118.44. Sandy Romeo.
Order filled.
Tango.
Oh, come on. This penny bullshit, man. This fucking penny bullshit. This fucking penny bullshit. I can't pick
What
it any
stock are
better,
you in,
guys.
Dragon?
Nice on PRVBT. Missed.
PRVB.
Is that the $3 one?
It's
Still up
$6.
there.
Cash Gary says.
Oh, what was the
need to
$3 one
stay
you guys
on-
were in?
I was in
Portion of
comp,
balance sheet
COMP.
shrinking, which markets have already priced in.
I was taking you're not there anymore?
Oh, Tim took that too, yeah, so. No, I'm out.
So what's this new one? PR what?
VB.
Oh, look at this. What's your average on this piece of garbage?
I'm at 29.
25. I had my first take profit there at 18. It went to 19, of course. I'm just any bullshit, man. It's so annoying.
EBIG, Vinco Ventures, shares popping here. Up about 5%. Bravo Bravo India Golf.
He was a gilf. This one just feels
SRPT
like it's
dollar.
going to be annoying.
Out all comp for now. Maybe we get another leg or it fades. Either way, out all LOL. CHWY.
AMV halted on a circuit breaker, up 19.5%. Alpha Michael Victor.
CHWY 21K.
Order filled.
PRVB dollar.
ADBE, shares of Adobe, over $300 now at the high, up 1.25%.
Oh, and continue.
Hearing activist insight mentioning a potential activist involved in the
There you
company.
go.
Up to
That's,
11.
Alpha Delta Bravo Echo, ADBE.
Get your 18 there.
Yeah, I went to 11. I had the rest at 606.
Nice.
Hoping for the 6 retest.
Appreciate it. You got 10 cents out of that.
Nice.
That'll pay for gas for the next day.
Order cancelled.
GOOG, GOLGL, Google 7 with their Pixel 7 event today. Golf Oscar, Oscar Golf.
Late to the party, early to the exit.
Oscar
It's
Golf
okay.
Lima.
Shouldn't be trading anyway.
WPP,
Happy
WPP
for the
acquires
crumbs.
branding agency.
Yeah, I didn't know if that was
Passport.
going to come back down again. Kind of just going up and hanging
Yeah.
out up there.
Didn't feel like it wanted to.
Whiskey Papa
No.
Papa.
Especially since I got in. I didn't want to say anything to you guys.
I was a little worried. If it got above 640, I was out. I figured if it broke that, it was going to go for a while.
I was like, oh, come on, really?
Yeah, that PRVB was not worth the time.
SRPT out all.
You got some of it too?
Yeah, but pennies.
Yeah, I know.
It just doesn't cease to surprise me. Like, okay, these guys are in. It's coming down. Let me join them for the ride. Nope. Hey, Steve's in. Let's go back up 12 cents.
That's what happened.
Motherfucker.
Steve, you fucking killing me, dude.
I know. I know. I was like, oh my God.
See, I jumped in Chewy. Look at Chewy. Chewy's working out perfectly. Why? Steve wasn't in it.
Yeah, you must not
How
have checked the
many times
shares
did I-
on that.
How many times have
No,
told
I
you
meant
guys?
to ask you. I'm having issues with their app. It won't show me shares. I've logged in and logged out 3 times.
You try like getting rid of the window and bring
Well, I
it
jumped
back.
in Chewy too, so I'm kind of
I
glad we
gotta
didn't
go
know.
rebuild it here shortly. It's the bell, so I was like,
Order
I'll deal
filled.
with it afterwards. And I forgot to ask you on Chewy.
RDFN go go go.
Dude, I'm in Chewy too. I'm glad I didn't know. I had you guys muted.
How many times have I told you guys? Throw out your indicators, just opposite Steve. It's the only indicator you ever need.
Well, it wasn't the indicator. It was how many shares we had available.
No, not Chewy.
Terrifying.
PRVB.
Look, if it's working.
How many did we have?
I said it in the other chat, 21,000. I mean, we still have 17,000, so I guess they're holding up fairly well.
My comp is back to the
Yeah, I didn't even look over there.
Not that it looks good right now, but
Fed's Cash
Thomas, you're not
Perry
supposed to
says,
admit you're not following him
"Owen's
everywhere.
skeptical view on need for central bank digital currency has hardened, or those still
What's your average in this,
Open-minded.
Thomas? You still in?
38.55.
I am 38.40. I actually got in this with decent size too. I mean, I had no fucking clue how many shares we had.
You guys were probably the 7,000 that disappeared.
I
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
get in that heavy, so I don't think we were the 7,000.
When Chewy gets to $43, let me know. I'll get in.
I'm taking it out there. I don't like it holding VWAP. I'm done.
Snap
Still
dollar.
in the leftovers on that, but
Carrot nada.
trade.
Please try again.
I had to meet you guys. My freaking mom was
Was
calling me.
for
My sister was
RDFN.
calling me. You guys were talking. I'm like, I can't.
I mean, you better make some money. Those hospital bills aren't cheap.
Comp about to
don't have
bonus
to pay
round.
them, luckily, but
You signed her in.
Order
I
filled.
didn't. She signed
What do you
herself
think you're-
in.
What do you think your sisters put on the admission form?
No, I was there. What are you talking about, my sisters?
You mean the one that was there when she fell, didn't even go to the hospital with her?
No, she did, but then she left because she
All out
was gonna
PRVB.
kill a nurse
What
or
an
something.
annoying ticker.
She had to go shopping.
Well, my mom. No, she was just my sister can't handle shit like that. She's not good with that type of stuff. She will kill a nurse. And I would like to say I'm kidding, but I'm not.
Same.
Well, at least she's at the right place. She gets some help.
And for her murderous ways, hey, that was a good exit. I'm happy.
Incoming fake out breakout on PRVB.
Back
See
down.
if we can find one more trade today.
Well, it's at the highs currently.
Not tempting fate a second time. You guys can ride this one. It'll work for you. I promise. I'm not in. Not getting in.
Comp is going up. I'd like to see it go to 350, but
Who?
comp, COMP. I already took a trade out. That was my
350? Do you mean $3.50? Nope. Don't
Yeah.
want to trade it. I'm not
Comp.
doing that today.
So Devin, now that you're here and Vesh is here, I texted him because I didn't hear back from you. I said, what was going on with your mom? And he tells me, and then I said, that's never fun. That's not good. And he said, yep, dumb old people just don't fall. So I said,
Oh,
so
nice.
just making sure you're calling both of our mothers dumb. And he said 100%.
Hey, do you guys have
That's good.
ATXI?
What?
What's
His
that?
mom will be there. He won't say the same.
Still didn't hear you. Too busy talking about moms falling.
Carrot Locky Locky.
ATXI.
No, we haven't had those for days.
I didn't know if you got them.
Back to the dumb mom talk.
Comp drop.
My mom has fallen millions of times.
Do you call her dumb also?
Yes. So she has fell
she
to the
broken
point where
anything?
she's she thought she did once. She was literally leaving a McDonald's and went to step off the curb and fell. And she thought she basically, I'm assuming, broke her hip or something. I don't remember. I honestly don't remember. But yeah. She needed people to come help her get up and all that good stuff. So I'm not speaking on behalf of just other moms. It's all moms. When you get old, just don't fall. It's so much easier.
So you're calling your wife dumb also since she's a mom?
Eventually, when she gets older, yeah.
And she falls down.
Yeah. When she falls,
there's
that's
no
dumb.
chance-
Why would you fall? That's just dumb. It's you're just gonna hurt yourself.
There's no chance the two
The
of you are.
oldest, fattest, most imbalanced fat fuck ever. So
Brago,
His friends will
I
be like, look at this dumb fat fuck.
Brago, I remember seeing that.
I mean, Tim's not only gonna be old and imbalanced, he's gonna be fat as fuck.
Oh my god.
I probably will
Roly
get
poly.
fatter once I stop walking, or once I can't move around as much. I don't doubt that at all.
Fat fuck.
100%.
And pulling back now.
It's easy to be a fat fuck when you're older or when you're
fall and roll.
Yeah, but the thing
That
is,
is-
it's easier to be a fat fuck when you're older when you're already a fat fuck when you're younger.
Yeah, but you can't get to the
This is
kitchen as
accurate.
easily.
That's true.
Ooh,
Too.
that's
I mean,
true.
WEL 700K. Charts up.
But
You're
then you
gonna-
might
you're
have a
gonna be the
robot
guy-
that just brings your Twinkies.
No, he's gonna be the guy that orders from Uber Eats and leaves the door unlocked. Just bring it inside.
Hey, can you put it on my little personal tray here?
In my mouth.
Order filled.
Change my bed.
Put it directly in my mouth.
Just looking for a scalp here.
I don't want to have to lift my fat
Kind of
arms.
reading the price action.
Bash is gonna be fat bastard.
Could obviously
Get
be
in my
wrong.
belly.
And just
RBB
stop at
back
the
in
highs.
small.
What is the CP&G all about?
LOL same.
Back to actual trading.
Anyways,
CP&G.
I hate that I took this trade because I only took it because I was already in it, but I've been watching the price action and that. Look at that volume bar on fake out
it's so
breakout candle.
quiet in here without my stupidity during
I've seen
stock
this work
market.
so many millions of times.
PRVB
Uh,
fingers crossed
it
for
is.
you. Seeing something closer to 7. Hard stop for me on this trade.
I didn't switch it. What are you watching, Jake? Anything worthwhile?
I'm watching MLCO, but it needs to go up a bit.
Like more than one trade, but one is not bad.
And I'd like to see that around 850 or so.
Either fake out breakout or fake me out and I'm out.
Maybe. Make me interested.
Comp dollar.
The hell is that?
My truck. Let me mute myself. I'll be back when I have more stupid comments.
Okay.
Perfect. Jake, are you posting memes of him as a female?
What?
Is this a
I
meme of
guess
him as a female?
I need
Eating
to
pizza.
make as much as I'm
Beans and
risking,
pizza.
which is
Like, I don't know how
15
people let themselves
cents.
get that big.
So
I know we joke around
It's
about
at
10, but I don't
18.
think he'd ever let himself do that.
Plus, wait, have you
I
ever
hope
seen
not.
commercials for that 600-pound whatever? And they're
Order
they're-
cancelled.
They're
that's not
trapped in
looking
their
good.
house.
I was
because they weigh 600
expecting it to
pounds. Like, how
flush
do you
right,
get
right
to that?
away.
I had a buddy that was pretty fucking
It's not
big.
looking like it wants
he
to
was
do that.
always he died early, unfortunately, but and I mean dude, there is literally something that mentally breaks in you
Yeah.
to get that big. Like he had kind of given up on being okay.
Yeah.
I give people like that credit. That is a whole lot of dedication. I mean, you got to spend 12 to 15 hours a day eating.
You don't, dude. That is not true.
I mean, you get to a
I mean,
point where you're just
I
stuck.
worked with this dude. He was over 400 pounds, and he was so mobile. He was he
SNTI,
worked, and
Senti Biosciences
he was all
shares were
good. But
halted at the highs,
I mean, in that way, I mean, he did die because he was too fat. But
Tango, India.
he
Unless
didn't
you have
eat
a
all day
medical
long.
unless you have a medical disorder where your body just doesn't break down the food. That takes a lot of work.
No, but I think once you get big, it just
JWELLOL.
keeps
Not
going
yet, but
easily.
should have
Like,
been.
Dual Global halted on
like
the
me
way
and him
down
could
now
probably eat
at
in the same
$2.
shit, and I wouldn't get fat, and he would just get fatter and
Contrail.
fatter.
Lima.
I mean,
so
I
that's
had
metabolic, Greg.
I had tests done, and my I was getting ready to repeat you. My metabolism is like one of the slowest you can have. So that's something I've always
That's
had.
slower than the average bear.
Yeah.
CAG, Conagra
Snap
Brands.
Your mental acumen also?
Executive says planning for
Which
key
means me and Tim could
planning
eat the same
by supply
diet. He'd
chain
gain weight, and I might
disruptions,
not.
Inflation-driven pricing introduced to market.
Yeah, like
early
so you
Q2
compare me
at
to someone that's the same
$12
exact weight, same
$1.
exact muscle mass, same exact everything, and my metabolism is just naturally slower. So
Shares of Conagra following their
like
earnings report
it
down
wouldn't make like
just
that big of a
Comp
difference
LNT.
probably, but
97.
it does
Down
make a difference in the long
2.5%.
term.
That's
Like when
probably
you're
up 12.
talking even just like someone burning an extra 100 calories a day, like that's 100 calories a day. Like add that up. That's a lot of calories.
I think the problem is like if you get to like let's say 300 pounds, you get there.
Snap LNT.
350, 400. I mean, it's just crazy.
Have a challenge. Let's see who can get there first.
I got my money on Tim.
Challenge it.
I won't get fat again unless my kids like until my kids get older. They'll be too
Tim,
active.
Devin's just a bad person.
He is. He's a dick. He gets very defensive very quickly.
I think Tim could do it easier than anybody else. I'm being serious. You know it's true. mean,
I think
don't
this
really
is
know
all.
Jack's
I think
weight
this is all
stats.
based off of me calling his mom dumb, but that's just what my thoughts.
I mean, it's not my fault you're fat.
Jag, am I stirring the pot or what?
Yes, you are. You came back for a day and all hell break loose.
Oh,
If
man.
Tim's ever met my mom, he only has his mom to judge by, and I mean, she did
Sava's
create
straight
him.
up.
So.
Hey, this is
He met your mom. Come on, we've got stories about how he met your mom.
Oh, really? Oh, was it when I was born somehow? Even though he's 10 years younger than me.
I just post how you can gain weight all the time.
TRVVV/E stop.
Saves
What's
your
the
life.
chance?
Once I drag this up.
What's the chance Thomas is listening, or did he just mute us all?
Very close to muting y'all.
Well
I see
deserved.
20. I'll
Well
take it
deserved.
with a
Look at
spread.
that top tick on those leftovers almost on Chewy.
APD, Air Products, to invest about $500 million to build green
I
hydrogen.
go with this 618 again. Oh, it was there for a split second.
Papa Delta.
Yeah, that's not good. That's
It
not what
was
you're
like
looking
too
for.
fast for me to
It's
get it.
great because it was just leftovers. He got money before that.
618 is where I was last time this happened.
Yeah,
For trading.
it actually came
And it
through.
went to 619 just like it just
I let
did.
it go 10 cents higher than I wanted it to go. Actually, 15 cents higher.
Order partially filled.
Tapped out.
India Delta
Order
Michael.
filled.
No, that's great trading, Thomas. Don't worry. Don't be upset about that.
No. It just could have kept doing this while I was in it.
Spy helping our
Oh,
trades,
sweet. Look
LOL.
at it. It's going to lower day.
Sandy Hotel.
Thank you, Spy.
They know exactly where your
Order
stop
cancelled.
is, and they exploit you every time.
Damn, Spy. Has something come out for the Spy?
That's why Chewy's dropping like a rock. I guess we should have got it to comp again when it went high a day.
Yeah, I saw that. It wasn't fast though.
No, it wasn't.
I took
News
that.
I went like 330. Fast.
And did
News on Chewy is the
normal
buying
when it
plan.
came back down to my average, I added in my rest of my original starter in it. So
AMV, share spike again, $19.14. Alpha Michael Victor, now up 52% on AMV. Still trading. Alpha Michael Victor, JWEL, shares resume trading. Juliet Whiskey Echo Lima.
PRVB out all.
I want $6. I'll risk giving back the dollar to see if we can get it.
Today.
So Bullseye as well. I'm actually looking into switching to Guardian to give them a try.
$20.12.
So I'm with IB right now, but if you're not worried about brokers at all, or commissions, I mean all the ones you listed are fine. From what I've heard, I would lean towards Cobra Trader being at the bottom of those, or maybe not Cobra Trader. What's the other one? Trade Zero. I feel like Trade Zero and Cobra Trader are one and the same. Not ran by the same people, but I think they both are a little bit more expensive. I think Centerpoint has been known to be a little bit more expensive now as well. But IB, Lightspeed, and Guardian are like top 3 at the moment. We'll see if going to Guardian opens up anything for me as far as like borrows, but IB is nice because either you have them or you don't, and they're low commissions. Who pissed Devin off enough to leave?
Oh, it's just when we were when we were talking.
it got a little overwhelming there for a little bit.
Coin so embarrassing.
You mean because of him? Like
We were talking with him.
I'm guessing.
I think with
I didn't even hear him say he was leaving. He just left.
Nah.
Traded.
It's probably something with his mom. He probably got a phone call. from the
Yeah,
hospital.
that could have been it too.
Let's go easy on him for a day or two.
Dude. I'm doing a jag. I'm still looking at Chewy.
Stop looking. I know it's bad.
Why do you want to use Sterling so bad? I remember not liking them Sterling at all. So just make new hotkeys.
DOS is way better for hotkeys.
The worst thing I've ever tried to use was IB's, whatever that thing is.
TWS, yeah, it's pretty bad.
That's terrible.
Come on, PRVB, you little bitch.
SLVM, Silvano.
Jack, did you trade
Victor,
Chewy?
halted pending
No, I
news.
didn't.
Oh shit. I thought you got some of that.
No, I wish. I was
Bullseye.
in PRVB when you got in that.
Bullseye, you can do that on DOS, bro. Yeah.
I wish I did. Even for the first move, I would have been very happy.
Pretty sure you can do even more on DOS, like if you want to get even more crazy. I mean, look at some of the buttons I have. They're like kind of silly.
And you're just a drop in the bucket of what you can do.
Oh, I know. Yeah, there's some crazy shit. Like you can hit a button, it'll fill you, put range orders out, trail. Like, you can do all kind of bullshit.
Circuit breaker.
Like a really day trade.
Well, basically, what you do is you find the stock you want, you click the button, and then you just walk away. It does everything. You don't even need to be there.
Might be better that way.
JWEL halted.
Take complete
again.
emotion out of it.
Yeah.
Juliet Whiskey Echo Lima.
Maybe I should switch
There's,
accounts.
New lows now, $1.64 down.
If they ever actually turn this into a real thing. It would just bother me to pay per trade when I don't have to.
Order filled.
Wow. It literally came up and took my
says,
shares and
"I
dropped
expect we'll see
immediately.
cracks in the U.S. financial markets, but barter change.
Oh, you were still in
policy in response
PRVB?
is very
Yeah, I
high."
still had half of what I added back in. I was literally at 35. It went to 35. It says it filled me at 34, which it did, but my stop was at 35, which is kind of annoying, but if I'm going to stop at 35, I want to get filled at 35, damn it. I want to lose more money.
Isn't Bullseye the one that had like $300 or something? Gotcha. It's a lot of expense to try and trade with $500.
Mm-hmm. CMEX still had the deal that you could attempt it, but
Yeah.
no. Now with getting $3 a trade, you're screwed. You couldn't even potentially do that.
Yeah, okay. You just, I guess, speaking for future where to go with brokers or whatnot. Gotcha. Yeah, makes sense now. So.
Saba 8K PSA, pass for me.
Excuses for what? Sorry. Center point might be iffy. I've just heard they've gotten more expensive. Cobra's pretty cheap, but commissions will eat you if you ever trade. Yeah, I don't think Cobra's the one I'm thinking of. Maybe it was Trade Zero. But I think David was with Trade Zero, and I think he liked Trade Zero. I don't remember, to be honest. My other curtain should be here today. See, it's kind of light in the background because it's actually sunny out today. First day of sun we've had all week.
You guys have shorts on Sava?
Freaking Hurricane Ian. No, we don't.
I'm not sure.
I think we have like 8,000 or something.
Oh. It's getting kind of interesting.
XFOR 300 KTB.
This fucking PRVB is going to be in... It's going to piss me off when it ends up at $5 by the end of the day. That was my goal in both trades, even the first one. I was like, all right, let's hit this one and watch this thing fade all day. I was like, I want to be part of one of those. I was trying so hard to keep some shares for it. And it just, it wouldn't even go down in test 6.
No.
Fucking piece of shit.
Shares
It will now, though. Now that I'm out of it.
Shares hitting, shares off the highs now, or just at the highs, $6.99, up 10.5%. That's Kilo India Tango Tango.
Kit and TB.
AWEL resuming trade. Joel Global.
Carrot fingers crossed we see 2.50 there. Still sitting on sidelines for now. Re-XFOR.
AMV, another circuit breaker. Alpha Michael Victor shares off the
Look at
highs
JWEL. That thing
$6.04,
died big time.
back
Dropped
after
50% basically.
hitting $20.70.
320 to 170.
Alpha Michael Victor, AMV. JWN, Nordstrom, hearing deal reporters speculating they could be looked at for a potential takeover. Juliet Whiskey, November. Shares of Nordstrom getting a pop here on volume now, $19.16. Again, that takeover chatter hearing from deal reporter. Juliet Whiskey, November.
And there it goes.
If it helps any, you beat me on PRVB.
It doesn't. Sorry. Thanks for trying, though.
I get not by much, but you could get it supersized. I can't.
You can only get the large.
Yeah, I could only get the large.
Real trades with real money. You like that one?
The other
Does their P&L
part
look
is
like
I was
this?
probably in more shares than
Didn't
you.
think so.
How many were you in?
200 total on the first one.
Okay, we were the same then. Both had 200.
Yeah, did 100, 100, took off 100, then 50, then 50, got back in 100, then 50 and 50. Did I put? Oh, I didn't post this chart. I'll post it with the newfound drop.
TSLA pos bounce here.
Rub it in a little bit. What do you mean possible bounce? It looks like it already bounced. You mean like bounce like to 250 or? So I left my computer on overnight, and for the first time it didn't crash. The two things I didn't have open were TWS and the ISW scanners. So tonight I'm gonna close one of those and try again. Oh, PRVP.
So you leave those programs open 24/7?
No, I didn't before. And I don't remember if I was trying to when this first became a problem. I'm just trying to find a commonality because I can't seem to figure out what's going on. And it always happens like when the computer's idle, like when I'm not at the computer, because I always like come back in the office randomly and it restarted and I'm like, motherfucker.
Coming up at 10:30, natural gas storage, a build of 113 BCF expected.
Back B maybe breaks through 7.
The RVB, man, you gotta be kidding me. I'm so annoyed. That's exactly what I was looking for. It just had to come up and snag me first.
AMV.
Which one you called out, Jack?
PACB, Pack B. It already dropped though. It didn't get over 7.
Okay. I was actually needed the ticker, but I was also trying to adjust your volume. You're the only one that seems to be low today.
I actually do have shares on that one. It's interesting. Usually we don't.
If it was actually moving okay, nice and steady, then I figured if it had a nice pop through 7, it would be worthwhile.
Yeah.
But then it said no, 694 is good.
Yeah, I think I would have been looking for the same thing. Wasn't a big enough move to warranty trying a double top.
No.
I know I'm not like legitimately pissed at PRVB. I'm just like other things are making PRVB is just my scapegoat. But man, I fucking hate PRVB.
Most YOLO candidate.
Good. Take it out on it. At least
Fucking
it's not
piece
your
of
wife or your
shit.
kids you're taking it out on.
Amanda, come here.
Just hit the bottom of the feed.
I need something to beat on.
Did you say you needed something to pee on?
Beat
That's what I
P. Yeah, whatever. Same thing. P then beat. Yep, Froggo, that's exactly how I feel. I mean, I probably would have gotten out of it anyway, at least here, but that still would have been a decent little winner.
Carrot pennies on the way.
Look at Pack B go now. Just need a little more, you little bastard. But no. Look at that.
President Biden says he's
B1,
disappointed that by the
TSLA
OPEC
POS bounce
decision,
here.
looking at
This
options,
didn't age well. Rolling on the floor laughing.
Biden
Reminder,
says his Saudi
obey
trip
all chat
is not
rules.
about oil.
Be respectful, no foul or offensive language, post useful messages, no spam or distracting posts, use lounge for general discussion.
I know, Adley. I even woke up. So I'm gonna tell you right now, my son being home this week has really kind of messed with me a little bit. But even this morning, so he woke up around 3. It was like 4:20, 4:25, 3. I think it was 4:25, and he was just
almost YOLO.
he was coughing really loud. So and then he just started crying. And so I went into his room and he started making like those little throw up noises. And I was like, you know, bud, do you got to throw up? And he said, yes. So we went to the bathroom. He threw up for about 20 minutes. And then went back to his room, laid down for about 2 minutes. Then he had to throw up again. And we basically went back and forth from the toilet to his bed like the next 15, 20 minutes. And so he finally got it all out. Calmed down, and he had a stuffy nose as well from this crap he's had all week. He finally fell asleep like 5:30. But then he asked for mom. Actually, this is before he fell asleep. It's like 5 o'clock. He asked for mom. I go get mom. She's in there for about 5 minutes. She comes and gets me. He wants you again. So I go in there, and then it took about 20 minutes for him to fall asleep around 5:30. At that point, I'm awake, but I knew that I was going to be tired. But then while I'm sitting there, I'm literally just laying in bed, just staring at the ceiling. I was like, I don't look at my P&L anymore while I'm in a trade. I have the sticky note over it, so I can't see it. And I really don't look for it. But in my head, I know I still do the math sometimes, like while I'm in the trade, because I don't really have anything else to do while I'm sitting there watching the trade. However, I try not to do that. Obviously, I try to just play the chart. But at the same time, I have been thinking You
There's
know,
a Twitter popping here, TWTR Twitter.
what if
130.
I just, whatever shows up on my DC button, I just double it, right? And then just trade the chart like I normally would have. I mean, so many of my trades are top ticks. And I actually tried to do this on comp. If you go back and watch this trade on comp, it loaded like, well, actually, I think it loaded 200
TCDA
anyway.
140 KTV.
But I tried to take 200, but I just had it a little bit higher. But since it came up and missed me by 2 cents, I decided to just take half in case it wanted to go, so then I could add the other half. So I guess maybe I didn't, but it gave a pretty quick turnaround, which would have been,
You guys
if
watching
I would have made twice, that would have
TCDA?
been nice. Yeah, but the volume sucks.
Yeah, I had it up. I was watching it through that green candle.
But my thought process laying in bed was,
nice,
you know,
beautiful
whatever I'm
green-
about to start
green
this
candle.
with, just double it.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times I end up in trades like comp where they just work right away because I am waiting for the better trades now. I'm not looking for crappy ones. And even ones like PRVB. I mean, like how many times do I get ones where I only get one ad? Where I think typically I wouldn't, if I were bigger size, I probably wouldn't have added so close here. But I don't know, because this was, I don't know, it just didn't seem like I wanted to go higher. But I don't know. I'm getting there. Yeah, I think once you get past a certain point, it'll be easier. Like once the math becomes a little bit harder to figure out like where you're at in a trade while the trade's happening, I think it'll be a little bit easier not to worry about P&L. But like right now, I know if I take 100 shares, I can just do the math. You know, if I make 20 cents, it's 20 bucks kind of thing. But like, you know, if you're taking like 400 shares, then you gotta start doing some math. Like every cent's $4, or every 10 cents is $40. And like, you can still do the math pretty quickly, but I think at that point, my mind would shift from, okay, 100 shares, 20 cents is this or whatever, to let's just focus on the chart, which would be a lot easier. I have a lot of stuff going. Like it's so hard mentally to do it. And I know that I can, and I know that I will. It's just a matter of needing to do it. That's all there is to it.
Yeah, for some reason that whatever the not DOS, but the IB thing we use to check the shorts.
Yeah.
Even after I close it, it was still running in the background. So every time I tried to go close it, just hit the X and log out, and then come back and hit the icon to open it again, it kept showing that it was a program was already open and running, but it wasn't open on my screen. But in the background, when I hit Task Manager, it was running in there.
That's weird.
Natural gas storage coming up in less than 1 minute now.
When you make more, even just a little bit more than normal, you gain more confidence, like a promotion. Come on, you deserve it. Yeah, bro. I am. Keep on me. Because people keeping on me are what help me push forward. Because it's like, I know that I can do this. I know that I want to do this. I just need to push.
Really want something closer to 13.
So that's what it always boils down to.
Or just $LOL. Or another bowl of ramen. LOL.
MPW, the short mentioned at the Bear Cave.
The worst part is, like, I feel like it has nothing to do with the money at this point. It's just the thought of failure.
Shares hitting $11.
I mean,
Bear Cave says
I used to make way more than this, up and down. I used to make more and lose
That's
more.
Michael
So
Pop.
I don't think it's the mentality of the money. It never has been.
Look at LI. That thing just died out of the open. Just kept going. It's down like $3.
Sava being Sava.
Yeah. Guess you should have longed it.
TCDA pretty please go go go.
Guys, I'm gonna have to end the stream.
TCDA's back to high day.
I'll still be trading. You can come find me in Discord. The link's down below. I just don't want to stream right now. Addedly, you're 100% right. Please show up tomorrow. Hopefully I'll be in a better mood. But today's not that day. Appreciate y'all being here. I'll see you tomorrow.